Hello, welcome to Piano Version. In this video I'm going to teach you 3 different ways to play Positions by Ariana Grande on piano, each of varying difficulty. I'll start with the intermediate version, followed by the difficult version, and then the easy chordal version. You can learn one option or you can learn all 3, and at the end of the video I'll tell you how to link all 3 versions to play the entire song. All 3 versions are accompaniment versions. I have, however, recorded a piano solo version with sheet music which you can find on the link at the top right now. That's version 1. Version 1, the intermediate version. This is the repeated riff of the song. Sheet music is above, and here's how you can play it. So we're in the key of D minor, which means we've only got one flat. The riff starts, we'll use both hands to play the riff. The riff starts on D, here's middle C, D below middle C, and we'll play in the left hand D and then F. D, F, on quavers or eighth notes, D, F, and in the right hand we'll be ready with a C and an E on the thumb and the third finger. C, E. So it goes D, F, C, E. 1 and 2 and. Then we'll play a C and an F together with the right hand, and that's on 3 and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. The left hand will move up to an A below middle C on the 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then the right hand, now we're in an A minor 7 chord, we'll play C, E and G together. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, we'll play that together. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the first 2 bars of the 4-bar riff. Then we'll play a B flat major 7 chord, but we'll play it arpeggiated. So we'll play the B flat in the left hand and then D, F and A in the right hand. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and on the 3 and, we'll play an E and a G. 1 and 2 and 3 and then on the 4 and, we'll move to a G minor 7 chord. We'll play G in the left hand. That's on the 4 and. So from the B flat major 7 chord, we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we'll finish it off by playing B flat, D and F in the right hand. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we rest for the last 2 beats. So from the beginning, with the D minor chord to begin with, we're going to go 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and repeat, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's version 1, and that can just repeat all the way through the song. That's the intermediate version. Version 2, the difficult version. If you've skipped through to the difficult version, go back to the intermediate version, because you'll play the riff that you learnt in the intermediate version, but you'll play it all with the right hand. So it'll jump around a bit more. So the jump is in the first chord, the D minor 9 chord. So we'll play D, F, and then we'll jump up to the C and the E. That's the hardest bit of it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. When we get to the A minor 7 chord, we can just use thumb, 2nd, 4th and 5th. When we go to the B flat major 7 chord, we can use thumb, 2nd, 3rd and 5th. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's the G minor. We can use 1, 2, 4 and 5. 1 and 2. So the riff in the right hand goes 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We'll add the bass line. So we start, the bass line is really low down the bottom of the keyboard. We'll start on the D. So this is the G at the bottom of the bass clef. This is the D below the bass clef, and we're going all the way down here. And we're just going to hold it long. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the 4 and we go to the A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And we'll play the A again on beat 2. So those first 2 bars, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We go to the B flat. 1 and 2 and 3, A on 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the 4 and we go to the G. So from B flat it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the G strikes again on beat 2 and on beat 3 and. So from the B flat again we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the left hand on its own, once through, goes 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The 2 hands together, so the right hand's playing the riff. Okay, we're still under tempo here, but we'll go 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's take it up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That's a difficult version, and in playing the whole song, you'll want to couple that together with just playing the riff in the quieter moments and playing the bass line and the riff in the bigger moments like the chorus. Version 3, this is the easy chordal version, so we're skipping the riff and we're playing the chord structure of the song. So we're starting with a D minor 9 chord, so in the left hand we'll play D below the bass clef. And we'll play in the right hand, here's middle C, and we're going to play F below middle C with our thumb, A below middle C with our index finger, middle C with our middle finger, and E with our little finger. That makes a D minor 9 chord, so that's D minor 7 with the 9th on top, the 9th being the E. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play that twice on beats 1 and 3, and the left hand will just hold 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and. On the 4 and, we'll go to an A in the bass, and we'll play a G below middle C in the thumb, on the right hand, middle C again, and E again with the little finger. So the top 2 notes don't move in the right hand, but the bottom 2 notes go from an F and an A to a G. And the left hand goes from a D to an A, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play that A minor 7 chord twice as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Third chord, B flat major 7, so the left hand goes 1 up to B flat, and the right hand plays a below middle C, and then a D with the middle finger, and an F with the little finger. Okay, so everything's moved up 1 white note in the right hand. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to play the A minor 7 again, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is the last chord, a G minor 7. So the left hand's gone B flat 2, 3, A, 4, G, and we'll just hold that through. And the right hand, having gone up to the B flat major 7, we go down 1 set of white notes to the A minor 7, and we're going to go down 1 more. We'll play an F with the thumb. We'll play a B flat below middle C with our index finger, and with our 4th finger we'll play a D, and then we'll play that twice. So from the B flat major 7, that's the A, D and F, we go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll repeat that. So D minor 7 starting, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. If you've learnt all versions and you want to know how to put it together in the song, here's how. So we'll start with the intro, which is just the riff, which is version 1. We'll play version 1 through the first half of the first verse, which is heaven sent you, so it's heaven sent you to me, etc., etc. When it gets to the pre-chorus, which is the boy, I'm trying to meet your mama, we'll go into the bass line. Boy, I'm trying to meet your mama. Oh, na, na, na. Na, 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 na. We'll play the bass line, so that's version 2. When we get to the chorus, we'll play the chordal version 3. 3, 4, switching them positions for you. Cooking in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I'm in the Olympics way of jumping through hoops. No, my love, infinite, nothing I wouldn't do, that I wouldn't do, switching for you. So that's the chorus. Then we go to the second verse. We'll go and we'll play version 2 for the second verse. That's the difficult version. That's right hand riff, left hand bass. We'll go back to the chorus again, which is version 3 with the chords, switching the positions for you. When we get to the middle 8, we'll play version 1. Which is just the riff. When we get to the second half, when it repeats, we'll go to version 2. That I don't do. And then we'll get back to the chorus and we'll play the chord version. When you play the chordal version, you can fill it out if you want. Switching the positions for you. So you can fill it out depending on your ability level. And then we finish off with the outro. We'll go back to version 1, which is just the riff. We'll just play that through twice at the end. Do check out the video I've posted with a piano solo version of the song, and hit subscribe to catch all the latest songs I post on piano version, and link to sheet music and live tutorials. Thank you for watching.